All right. Let's move on
to the other
big game.
The other Thanksgiving matchup.
The other 3-point win that I picked that you didn't.
Yeah.
Thank God for the Cowboys and thank God for the Chiefs, because you would have splattered my ass. We're tied
unreal.
now.
We're
tied now.
Yeah.
But thanks to the Cowboys and the Chiefs.
We had 7 disagreements or what?
We had 7 disagreements. You got 4. I got 3. We're tied.
Oh,
now.
you took – okay.
I took 3.
Okay.
Falcons, I like it at
so
Kirk
you're
Cousins.
tying the total thing.
I like it at Kirk Cousins.
Right.
And the Cowboys and the Chiefs saved my ass because I thought it was going to be a 7-0 wipeout and could have been. But the Chiefs pulled it off.
Shamrock up your ass, really.
Well, that's right. That's fine. That's fine. What's
the Shamrock? What do you got in Italy?
Of all the
what's
things
your
to choose
Shamrock?
from, I'll take a Shamrock.
All right.
It was a million
it's
to
the
one
Colts.
shot.
Let's take the horseshoe then. All right, stick that up there. I don't want you to be so comfortable.
I'd be happy to have 3 Rockets.
Right. Me too.
Okay. The Colts were up 20-9. 20-9.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs found that well. They found that thing. They found that magic that they used to have. Last week, Patrick Mahomes, very matter-of-factly summarizing where the Chiefs are. Well, last year, get down to those key moments, we made that play.
Yeah.
This year, we don't. And
right.
It's kind of like, okay, why?
Yeah.
Tell us why.
Right.
We need to know why, what the difference is.
Right.
But it was happening yesterday, and Rashee Rice fighting through the hamstring injury. Patrick Mahomes throwing some BBs when it all mattered. Their season was slipping before their eyes.
Definitely.
They were done if they lost that game.
Right.
They were just done. Not mathematically. Please, analytics people, don't tell me that the percentages was this, that, or the other thing. They were done if they lost that game.
Yeah, I agree.
It would have been beyond demoralizing.
It
would have been make the plans for Cabo after week 18.
Right.
We got our rings. We don't need this crap. We'll reload the cannon next year. And they fought back against a team that is legitimate. People are like, oh, the Colts are fugazi. They're not fugazi. They're going to have some tests down the stretch. Texans twice, Jaguars twice, 49ers, Seahawks. The road does not get easier for the Colts.
Not at all.
But they had their chance to knock them out. The Chiefs' defense stiffened when it needed to, and the offense did what it had to do. They forced overtime, and they got the win. And it doesn't mean they're back.
No.
All it means is they're not dead.
They're not dead. It gives them a little momentum, makes them feel good about, hey, we won one of those close games against one of the best teams in the NFL. I think they were dumbfounded by that. I mean, damn. He's arguably the clutchest quarterback in the history of the sport. I mean, we've seen what he's done down in the Super Bowl and comes back and does it that way. So, yeah, I think they've all been a little bit like, wait, why can't we figure out a way to pull this out? A little bit like the Cowboys game, though, Mike, where I say, they were down 20-9, but I bet you there was a part of them on the sideline going, hey, we're kind of controlling the game. We're kind of outplaying them. I mean, look at what happened here. The Colts really had one offensive drive the whole football game. The game started with Mahomes throwing an RPO, and Latu knocked the ball up in the air and got a pick six. That was 7-0. The Chiefs outplayed the Indianapolis Colts yesterday. I mean, it shows on the stats. It shows on the scoreboard. It shows all that. The only reason it was so close was because the Chiefs couldn't score freaking touchdowns in the football game. That was the problem. I mean, early on in the football game, you got the pick six. You got one drive that the Colts made for the touchdown, and they had a field goal themselves. So they're like, hey, we got 17 points. The Chiefs, on the other hand, had, 3 real good drives, but they all ended in field goals. So now it was 17-9. But as we saw, as the game went on, and the Colts just continued to not be able to move the ball or get anything going on the offensive side of the ball, the Chiefs started to crack the code in a big way in the fourth quarter. And we've wondered how good this Colts defense is. I mean, there's some good. Lou Anarumo, we know, can coach on that side. They made some trades. But they're still in the bottom half of football. And you wondered, wait, are they going to be able to make some big stops from this football team when they need to? And they couldn't. And they got gashed, really, in that fourth quarter. We showed those stats. And Mahomes, the middle of the field, Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice. I mean, they tore up the middle of the field in the fourth quarter. I kind of talked about that in Football Night in America last night.
5 field goals by the Chiefs. Usually, when you are scoring field goals instead of touchdowns, it's going to bite you in the ass, and it almost did. But it was just the Chiefs getting back to that magic that we've seen in past years. Here's Patrick Mahomes from after the game on pulling off the close victory that moved the Chiefs to 6-5.
We've been in these games, all 5 of our losses. I felt like these games where there was plays here and there that we didn't make, and We could have won all of them, and we didn't. And until you prove it, you can talk about it all day, but until you prove it, it's not going to happen. And so we were able to prove that we can win the game like this, where it's not always going great, where multiple guys got to step up, and then you can make the big plays in the big moments, and I thought our guys did that.
Oh, they did, and they desperately needed it, and they need it to continue. And, we were talking last night, just kicking around the different potential Super Bowl matchups. And wouldn't it be some crap if it ends up being Chiefs and Eagles with the most unlikely circuitous paths for both teams possible? They both battle through dysfunction and drama, and then they rise up, because when you get back to single elimination, everything changes, the mindset changes, and that's where the Chiefs get in. The teams that make it, if the Chiefs get in, the ones that had a chance to knock them out and didn't, they are going to rue the day that they let the Chiefs alive. And the Bills, the Ravens lost badly to the Chiefs. The Bills beat the Chiefs, but between the Ravens and the Colts and whoever else may lose to the Chiefs the rest of the way, if those teams get in, it's going to be like it's your fault that they're here.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Right.
We had a chance to not have to deal with them, and you let them in. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.